Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin has reacted to the orange support region there yesterday. Yeah, we talked about this zone and we've been talking about this zone since middle of last week. Actually, I think even before that, but the correction didn't start really before Thursday, Friday last week. Oh no, it was Wednesday, Thursday. So the price dipped into this support region and we've seen a nice reaction, which is not impulsive. It is looking impulsive, but we haven't seen a 5-wave move to the upside on the lower time frame yet. So we're going to take a look at that in this video, and we're going to try to explore, okay, what kind of pattern is developing on the smaller time frame to understand which levels also need to hold that an impulse can develop. That will basically give us good information on what Bitcoin is likely going to do in the coming weeks. So it's very critical time here, very much at a juncture, the price. Important, I think, is to recognize that the price dipped into the support region and has already reacted there to the 23.6 Fibonacci level, exactly where we needed to see it react, okay? Because we want to see a reaction ultimately to this support region. These Fibonacci levels can be used to look for entries. Again, anybody who used, for example, a long entry or something, looked for a long entry around that 23.6 Fib, you would be in profit right now, but obviously it hasn't really broken out yet. So we want to talk about that. Typically, there are two ways the price could take now. Either the wave 4 is already over. That would be the directly bullish scenario. That's entirely possible because Bitcoin likes to do shallow corrections in a wave 4, and Bitcoin already reached the minimum level required to complete this wave 4, and that's the 23.6 Fib level. I mean, there isn't really anything like minimum, but to keep it somewhat reliable, we like to see the price reach certain levels. In this case, for example, the 23.6 Fib level is quite relevant for a fourth wave. It was reached, so that wave 4 could be over and we could be looking at 80k plus now, maybe even 100k in that fifth wave to the upside that you see on the chart. However, what a wave 4 typically tends to do is just something based on probabilities and how low did we go and stuff like that. A wave 4 likes to create more extended ABC structures. So it's possible that this wave 4 is getting extended. That would not be bearish, but it would just mean, short-term bearish, but it would just mean that we are retesting the support zone again, probably the lower levels of this support zone, especially around 55.5k there. Then we would see this yellow ABC structure play out. And obviously we don't know which one it is, but in both scenarios, we wanted actually to see some kind of a reaction there of this 23.6 Fib level. We wanted to see some kind of a reaction there to this level, and that happened. So now we just carry on and need to track the relevant parameters for the scenario that the wave 4 is already over, as well as for the scenario that we're getting an extended ABC, so that we know which one is playing out and what are the signals we need to be watching out for a more direct bullish pathway. Going to the 1 hour time frame, here you actually can see the 1 hour chart. You see the reaction to that Fib level precisely to the 23.6, and also there was the 100% extension level on the chart here of this A wave. So basically it reacted perfectly to that level as well. There was a confluence of Fibonacci support down there. That gave us a good heads up that we can watch for a reversal there. I mean, it doesn't need to reverse exactly at 61.8k, but for a volatile market, it just briefly dipped below it. That's precisely where we want to see a reaction, And what we can highlight is that a wave 4 tends to go to the 38.2 Fib level, which is why I want to keep the door open for lower prices until we have further evidence that it's really the more direct bullish pathway. So what do we need to see for the yellow count? What's the yellow count? The yellow count is obviously this B wave, okay? In the B wave scenario, we need to see basically something like an ABC structure. Basically what it means that as long as it's only a 3-wave move and the price cannot form any 5-wave structure, we have to take the yellow count very seriously. Okay, so it is possible that within that B wave, circle B, we get an ABC structure. That's very common. And that the A wave is only a 3-wave move. Okay, and then we would now see a deeper pullback in B and then a C wave rally. So in this scenario, it would be let's say, somewhat probable that the price breaks below $65,080, even if just briefly, finds support a little lower, before, however, breaking the Wednesday low of 60,820, and would then rally in wave C. Then we have a clearer three-wave move. It is also possible in this scenario that the A wave forms a five-wave move, gives us a B wave and a C wave. Okay. However, if it forms a five-wave move, then I can also consider the white count, which is the more bullish one. Bottom line is, if it's only three waves, I cannot trust the white count. If we have five waves up, then at least I can consider that and have to take it very seriously. So what's the white count? The white count is the direct bullish count, in which, yeah, it would also form a 1, 2, 3, very similar to an ABC, but the first move up has five waves. And then as soon as we have these three waves up complete, again, it's only a larger three-wave move. Doesn't give me much confidence that a low is already in, but we can continue to work with that assumption until support breaks at least, you know. But I need five waves here in the beginning. So we would then add another support area for this wave 4. If it's broken, we're likely going to retest the zone. If it's holding, we should get a fifth wave to the upside, which would be the next level of confidence that wave 4 has bottomed. At the moment, it's not looking too bad. What am I watching for today and primarily right now? So I shared, I think, with you already yesterday this support zone. And it's a 65,080 level that needs to hold for wave 4. Oh, I think I didn't share it in the video. I only shared it for gold members very late yesterday. But if we want to see, you know, if we're tracking a five-wave pattern to the upside, which again is the absolute minimum I need to see for the white count to be reliable, I need to see the price hold 65,080 because we have a wave 1, we have a wave 2, we have a wave 3, 4, and the 5 is still outstanding. And the 4 should not break below the 50% fib level. So it's very simple. That level, I need to see it hold, form one more high. As you can clearly see, it's only three waves. Could simply be an ABC structure. So that's the microstructure. At least it gives us a first indication of what's going on here. At the moment, yeah, I mean, this could be an ABC. And as long as the box is holding, yeah, by the way, the ideal level would be 65.8K. That's typically the ideal level for a fourth wave. 38.2 fib level. So maybe that will get tested. And then one more high, yeah, would mean we get probably five waves to the upside. If we get another high, then there's going to be some resistance here around 68.9K. Then 68.5, 68.9, and then up there actually 70,760. Yeah, that's what I'm watching for today. And then as soon as we have five waves, we should get a wave 2 pullback. But first, let's see if we can get the five-wave pattern, which would be bullish. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.